The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Jalen Suggs.
So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Banchero up there with Desmond Bain. Then it's MP. Then there's Suggs. And it's Mitchell in at the one spot. Now, here's MP. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Baker. Oh! Wow.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
They double him with MP. Here's Adebayo. Right through the D for the layup.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And stolen by MP. To the right side. And the dunk by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
To the paint, here's Martin, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Orlando called for the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And both free throws good for Martin. Orlando then gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Bain with a screen on Adebayo. Oh!
Wow! We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Rozier finds Butler. Here's Adebayo. 16 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. Adebayo's got 6.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
On the wing, MP. That one falls.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Over in the corner, Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Now you see Jimmy Butler's willingness and almost really relishing the opportunity to get his teammate an open look.
Passes it to Baker. Kicks it out to Banchero. Buries the long-range jumper.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And the rejection by MP. Butler with the steal. There's Hero with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
They're really bucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And Butler gets it to go.
This is his confidence. This is his sweet spot. The mid-range for Jimmy Butler, that's money.
There's the lob to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. The Heat leading by 3. Adebayo, high post. And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Adebayo against MP. From 20 feet out. Rebound by Butler.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the basket by Rozier.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees. Gets that one to go.
MP with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now that we're past the trade deadline, Greg, what's crucial as we head into the All-Star break?
Well, for teams that traded for players to try to make them comfortable.
So for the Magic, MP comes in for JaVale McGee. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Suggs. The Heat trail by 4. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero against Mitchell. Hero kicks to Rozier. Adebayo with the screen for Rozier. And Adebayo throws it down.
To me, this is where Terry Rozier can absolutely punish you. With the shot or on the pass and pick and roll, he's a problem.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 points.
Baker's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Adebayo, and he uses the glass on the layup. 15 points for Bam Adebayo.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
MP finds Banchero.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They host the Spurs after this one. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Here's Adebayo. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Adebayo's got 8 points here in this quarter. The pass to Mitchell. Back to Baker. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Thursday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
Robinson's checked in for Hero.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot. There's Baker. 12 points for him. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that the game's come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Robinson, that's good.
Well, Jimmy Butler, outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
MP from deep three-point land. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Baker. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Robinson finds Adebayo. Tries from 16, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
The 3 from MP. And Rozier pulls it down. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate. As always, guys, don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Miami trailer. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Butler.
That's what you call rising to meet the challenge. Jimmy Butler never discouraged by contact.
Bain sets the screen for MP. Cans it from downtown. Baker's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the match. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may... He needs to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the...
The previous play is under review.
And at this point in the game, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball right after this.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. Out in the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
So far, they're being the more physical team on the boards. They've got that grit, that grind mentality, the kind of stuff coaches love to see.
What I like is the style of play you can be consistent with. Even when shots aren't going down for you, you can keep the pace.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now let's check in with DA to see how Bam Adebayo's doing. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room. Right now, they have no idea when he'll be able to return, but it's certainly not tonight. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And so in the game for the Magic, you've got Baker, Desmond Bain out there with Banchero. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Suggs in at the shooting guard position. To the middle, and finished off by Banchero.
When every aspect of his game is moving and working, Paolo Banchero very difficult to handle.
Here's Butler. 6 points for him. Love outside. Butler deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by MP.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 5-point Magic lead.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside for Martin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter. Banchero a screen on left. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Orlando. Feeds to Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. That's 12 points for Martin.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Well, if you're looking for an easy vertical threat at the cup, Paolo Banchero, get out of his way.
The Heat trail by 5. And the Heat call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Orlando making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Banchero, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Bane. Rozier against Mitchell. Down low. Here's Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Baker, and he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
MP fires from way outside. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And finished off by Martin.
What a find. The vision of Rozier really coming along nicely.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game, number 55.
Love against MP.
Robinson.
Here's Suggs. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Love. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Guys, just pure strength from Kevin Love. The defense just not good enough.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Orlando.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Love with the screen on Mitchell for the tie, and again, Miami with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero checked in for JaVale McGee. Bane comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Anthony subbed in for Mitchell. Baker kicks to Suggs. Robinson for 3. The rebound by Baker. Rob. Here's Hero. Sweet little floater. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively. Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Here's Robinson. He has 7. It's stolen by Banchero. Bane with the screen on Love. MP with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Baker's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Heat trail by 5. Timeout called the Heat. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. McGee, he's checked in for Banchero. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Bain. And Davian Mitchell subbed in for Anthony. Butler passes to Love. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Baker up and in on the layup. Baker's got 45 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Hero finds Robinson. Here's Jaquez. 8 points for him. Robinson passes to Love. Outside for Robinson. Buries it from three-point range. Robinson's got 10 points.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Orlando.
McGee is screen on Love. MP fires from way outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Thybulle for three. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Robinson on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now Butler. Over Thybulle. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, Martin's checked in for the Heat. Jimmy Butler comes in for Robinson. Then for the Magic. Baker, who's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Paolo Banchero comes in for Porter. And it's Suggs in for Bain. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Jaquez in at the four. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Free throw good, MP.
At the line for the Magic, Baker.
And both free throws good for MP.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
From 12 feet out, good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Rozier.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Baker, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, MP. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Rozier. And the change for the Magic. Porter's checked in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for MP.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And here's Miami. They're on a 15-6 run. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Butler, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Magic leading by 6. Banchero, a screen on Martin. MP dishes to Banchero, and the shot is good. Banchero's got 24 points.
Well, this is Paolo Banchero's comfort zone right here, the interior with that size and frame. Look out.
Pass to Jaquez. Outside for Martin. And he makes good on the layup. 20 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Baker passes to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Magic lead by 8.
Well, you know that Porter believes he belongs in this league. His efficiency and shooting the ball with confidence in the paint, that's nice.
Hero with it. Now Anthony defending. Shots good from Butler.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Terry Rozier comes in for Robinson. The Magic also changing it up. Bain comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Mitchell in for Anthony. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. Banchero is screened for Mitchell. The 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Baker's got 55.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Boy, picking up where he left off, his second from distance is half 5 overall.
Baker passes to Bain, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Hero from long range. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Team is in the penalty.
It's on Jalen Suggs.
Now at the line, Tyler Hero.
And he's good on the
He
second.
will have 3 free throws.
And he nails the 3rd. Magic leading by 5. Bain with a screen on Love. Baker passes to Bain. Butler with the steal. Hero on the wing over Baker. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, MP. Covered by Martin. And the dunk by MP.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Well, their pass to Love. And the rejection by MP. Bain with a screen on Love. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set. We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
And here is MP to the inside, and he dunks it down.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Here's Butler. Passes it to Rozier. Here's Love. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Mitchell looking it over. MP outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Butler. Baseline try. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Butler against Bain. Right side, Butler. Just 5 on the clock. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Baker. Hits it again. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 4. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Fans in the NBA, let's get loud.
Inside, Love. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense, comes up with a gigantic fourth quarter score?
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
To the paint, here's Love, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Miami foul.
And they need to stop the... clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Martin from outside. That shot off the mark. And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped up. Everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Right now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.